What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for a week of IMSA Fixed at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park in the Cadillac LMDH V-Series.R. Very excited for this, even though we're going to be dog shit and lose a bunch of ironing, because I do enjoy driving this car. Again, I think that this is the best sounding race car in the world, maybe ever. But no matter, we're going to see how it goes. I am not fast. I'm never fast in this car. I think last time I drove this car, it was also here. And I think we finished like third out of fifth just by being way slower than the front two and way slower or way faster than the guys behind us, or they died or something. So, yeah, bar is pretty low. I don't know what to expect. That was a terrible Q lap by me. It is quite a bit higher than what I practiced in, but I was like literally 1.5 seconds slower than I was in my practice. But again, I think track temp has something to do with it. Leonardo was very fast. I looked at some of his stats. Colton as well has been fast. So we're just going to try to stay with them, honestly, and see if we can hang around and maybe get lucky with some traffic or mistake or pit stops or I don't know what. But again, we need to probably win to gain any amount of ironing. Even if we finish second, we'll probably lose some. But definitely, obviously, if we finish third or fourth, we're going to lose a good chunk. But none of that matters. I'm here to have fun because I like driving this car occasionally, and this was a week that jumped out at me. I try to drive this car to kind of reset my brain on that I'm actually not that good. So I try to drive this car once a season, maybe twice a season. But we're back at Canadian Tire. I forgot that last time I drove this year, it was here. So we'll see how it goes. We do have Taylor with us again, but unfortunately, unlike in the Ford GT at Nürburgring, he is driving an LMP2 car. So good luck to him. Hope he's well. Great to see him again. Not very many other names that we recognize. Bradley Erickson, we've raced with a lot in the past on Oval and amongst other stuff. He's very talented. And some of these other guys, Seba as well, we've raced previously. So some of these guys will know, but only 4 LMDHs today, 4 LMP2s. So 8 prototypes and a bunch of other cars. So 35 minutes, we will need a pit stop. Again, traffic is going to be the key. I'm not very confident in traffic here other than up the Andretti straightaway. There are some places you can make passes, but it is very sketchy just because there are a lot of switchback nature corners here. And obviously, when you're catching a car that fast, you're aiming for a gap that may or may not be there by the time you get there. So you have to be very careful. I'm not one for obviously throwing caution to the wind, but see if we can get through this, learn something, have some fun. That's the main thing, of course. If we lose 60, 70 ironing, who gives a shit? It doesn't really matter at all. Again, we've talked before about it's just a number. The stuff I race, especially, the Clio, we're in top split regardless, even if there were 6 Clios, because they don't split Clios that way. So no matter, it should be a lot of fun. I'm just excited to get back in this race car. So hope you all have a great Monday today. Tomorrow is probably going to be I don't know. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow might be the Ford GT2 in Ringmeister, and then Wednesday is probably going to be K5 Michigan. Thursday will be the special announcement video. I think that was going to be today if I didn't do this race. Friday will be WRL at Lime Rock, and then we'll be on to whatever's next after that by the time we get there. On Friday, a couple days from now, we have a awesome live stream planned. I don't want to give away too many details for that, but going to be a lot of fun, something that you all will enjoy very much. So keep an eye out for that on Friday night. And then we have a brand new game playthrough starting on Saturday since we just finished up Ford Racing 2. So very much looking forward to that. Hopefully it's fun. I'm going to definitely have to focus here. So if I don't chat, especially for these first couple laps on cold tires, please forgive me. Understand that I'm bad and I'm just trying to learn and have some fun. So ironing be damned, all of it. I'd like to have a clean race, but obviously sometimes shit happens, mistakes happen. But I just want to have some fun, so I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we can put something together and at least learn a little bit, and maybe determine that we never ever want to drive this car at least here again. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go check out our track temp. It was 82 in Q up to 84, so very hot. So yeah, I'm not going to be fast, but let's try to stick with these guys, put some pressure on them, see if we can make something happen. Won't need tires during the pit stop, of course. We won't need a tear off. We'll do auto fuel when we get there. But for now, we're all good. I think I have my headlight button ready to go. Good luck, everybody. And hi, Taylor. I'm not ignoring you. So yeah, tire heat, name of the game on these LMDH cars at the start especially. Very difficult to get tire temp and get going. It looks like the leading cars are Porsche, Cadillac in front of me in P2, Cadillac behind me in P4, so Got that GM power. Cars are going to sound great. Again, we'll try to survive. I don't have high expectations. If we can get second out of this, great. I think that's probably the maximum, whether it be through traffic or pit cycles or mistakes or, who knows what's going to happen exactly. But aiming for P2. If we finish third, who cares? I'd be disappointed if we finish fourth, I'll be honest, though, because that would kind of suck. But not sure why this guy wants to run double file. There's no need. We're just chilling here, getting tire temp, but whatever. So I'd like to just run single file, at least till we get closer up again through here where it opens up a little bit. And we're all just kind of chilling out here, but no matter. So yeah, very difficult to start here. Green comes out of the weird spot. Obviously, we're going to be basically in a corner. So yeah, anyways, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's an entertaining one. Make sure you go throw some support down below for Taylor. Wish him well. Hopefully he can move up the field from his fourth starting spot of 4 in the LMP2s. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Again, we will have a pit stop at some point here. Probably going to be 33, 34 laps, so we'll probably need to pit about the 2/3 distance mark. So gotta remember to keep an eye on that at some point. But regardless, this will be crazy. I'm going to be bad. We're going to be slow, but hopefully it's entertaining. And again, something a little bit different and much faster than what I usually drive. So that's why we're here. Let's have some fun. Let's get to it. Oh, leader's gone. Okay, well, they're both gone. Hopefully they didn't hit the fence, but that was utterly insane. I think he overheated his tires. Okay, well, that was a thing. I am shocked. First of all, I'm shocked that we didn't plow right into him. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Don't step on your dick, Justin. Jeez Louise. All right, well, the 4 is towed, so that's 1 at least. 14 is still back there, 2 seconds back. Not sure where the other guy went. He's back 8 seconds. Not sure if he got damaged or anything, but obviously he's in some traffic, so holy fuck, my heart's racing. That was crazy. That was insane. I am shocked beyond words. I did not expect him to make a mistake like that. He's a 3K plus. He's gone, so that's a podium guaranteed. And again, I think I have more pace than the 14. Hopefully, we'll see. Obviously, play it by ear, but that was wild. All right, now I gotta refocus here and get back in my groove, get my brain turned on again. I still think that Colton can come beat us. He's not far enough behind that he's out of touch for sure. And again, he had plenty of pace on us, but we're just gonna have to keep chugging along, play it by ear, hope for the best, not beat ourselves, obviously. That was wild. I am shocked. I am literally beyond words right now for what just happened. Nope, he had to pit too, so he must have at least some kind of damage. Holy fuck. Alright, so now it's a 2-horse race. We just gotta beat the 14 car, which if I can't do straight up, I don't deserve to win anyways, anything ever again. Holy shit. Take care of our tires, not make any rash moves, no mistakes, nothing. That was crazy. I cannot put into words how insane that was. We're gonna obviously have to watch that again and whatever the hell happened there, because that was bonkers. Holy fuck. Alright. So we've lapped Colton, so even if his car is okay and he can get back going, we're at least ahead of him enough now where he won't catch us straight up. I'm driving like shit. Alright, I gotta focus my brain back in, man, because we're just building some tire temp now and we can start to run a little bit harder, but I am literally shook. Like my hands are clammy and sweaty already, which they normally get from racing anyways, but just, that was crazy. First of all, I can't believe they did that. Second of all, I can't believe we missed him. I'm driving like a little bitch down through Moss there. I gotta tighten that up and find some more lap time. All right, anyways, back to the task at hand. We have auto fuel ready to go, auto set, 4/10 of a margin because we are leaders, so that should be fine. All right. Apparently that was the fastest lap. I feel plenty confident being able to get around here calmly and cleanly, especially now that we have some tire temp. Again, I ran much more practice for this than I usually would for GT2 or Clio or anything of that sort that I drive much more regularly and have a lot of comfort in. Definitely needed more laps to get my bearings and get comfortable this week, so I probably have, I don't know, 25 or 30 laps of practice this week, and given that's a fixed set and I didn't have to do anything other than just drive and hopefully improve, that's a lot for me. So holy shit, that was, I'm still shaking. Like, that was great. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes, and I am shocked that that mistake was made and that we didn't die. Like, literally shocked. This has been a pretty good lap for me, though, so we've opened up a little bit more gap. We've got some tire heat now, so. All right, Colton's either back or still on pit road, so put him another lap down there, so. Holy shit. My pace is still poor, as you would expect. Nobody's surprised by any of this. This is going to be, if I win, the least deserved IMSA win ever, like legitimately. I won a pair of IMSAs in the LMDH car about almost 2 years ago now at Daytona, but they were not top split. I don't think I've ever won a top split IMSA race ever at all, to the surprise of 0 people. Again, single split, but it's top split. I have won top split Petit Le Mans, which is funny that I've won more top split Enduros than just IMSA races in any class. I don't think I've ever won an LMP2 IMSA race at all. And I think I've won IMSA GT3, but again, certainly not top split, so. I should say I've won back in like the C7 DP and other cars in the past, but never in the LMDH car, so. Won in this car a couple of different times, but never in a high split like this. I got not kill myself there, leaving the last corner. We're not exactly running away from Austin. He's close enough to come beat us yet, so we got to keep chugging along here, be smart and smooth, and still find lap times. So, anyways, just gotta be patient, not drive like a goober. We're gonna lose a little bit of time here with where we catch this Porsche, but hopefully it's not too bad. Through a nice easy spot, first one out of the way, that's always good to get the first one done. Alright, well, obviously we're going to have a lot of traffic in this race. That's what IMSA is all about. It's part of why I love it. Oh, Taylor may have already died. 21 car, he's on pit road. Unfortunate, hopefully he's okay. Oh, Taylor's dead. He says screen froze there that we saw, so. Running outside of this Corvette, wide berth. Damn, so that's unfortunate he's already dead. Pretty sad. So yeah, we saw that Austin just set the fastest lap, so he's got pace on us for sure. As he would expect, perhaps. So, again, traffic's going to play a big factor. Pit stop timing will play a big factor. All going to come into play here, so. That was an aggressive move on Ryan there, but I had to go so we can get some clear track to go through Moss here. That one I felt like I was close enough to go for it, so we did. Still that gap hanging 4-ish seconds. Fluctuates in traffic, of course. Traffic's been pretty good so far. Not a huge grouping of cars. It's pretty spread out so far for the GTs, so that'll help us, of course, not catching 3 or 4 of them at once and really getting caught up for multiple corners. See if we can catch this one here down the front stretch. That would be helpful. Got one dead there. By that one before turn 2, that works nicely enough for me. Austin got caught up a little bit there with Ryan. Yeah, it's just about being smart. Like, yeah, you can make up more time, you can make better, more aggressive passes, but like the gain of, you know, 3, 4, 5 tenths is not worth potentially dying. And then of course you get it wrong, and even if you don't die, you lose 3, 4 seconds. So try to avoid that. Still slippery rear tires, hot track temp. Nice and patient, not going anywhere fast, so. Left me space there on the inside. Wasn't going to take that. Left it for me, so we'll go. Could have been worse. We got through most of that group without really getting slowed down too terribly much, so we'll take that. Again, we'll probably catch these guys 2, maybe 3 times, depending on, again, where we cycle out with pit stops and other things like that. So it's going to continue to fluctuate. We should catch this guy down the backstretch, so that'll time out well for us. Driving so poorly through Moss. I'm so scared to get it wrong. So scared to get it wrong and throw this away when we have, again, the easiest top 2 ever right in front of us. Maybe more if I can hang on. Bradley and Seba way up ahead are having a good fight, so. Hopefully we'll catch them down the backstretch this first time. That would be helpful. By the Mustang there. So yeah, I mean, again, pace is great. Pace is one thing for sure, of course, but this series, especially on a tight track like this where there's a lot going on, all about traffic. I mean, traffic can make or break your race here. Good or bad, so. Alright, we're through all the GTs the first time. Took us about 13 minutes or so. So yeah, we'll catch them again at least one more time. Some of them maybe twice. Of course we have pit stops, so. Alright, so now we got a little bit of clean track, so keep making good time here, hopefully. You can definitely feel the track temp change because it's just not quite as grippy. Which is good. I like that it's variable, and that's not just exactly how I practiced all those laps, but it's obviously throwing me for a little bit of a loop, a little bit slower center of the corner speed, the front not cutting quite as well. I'm sure I'm just destroying the front tires, but I'm not good enough to be able to save tires and go fast and do all the things I need to do, so it's kind of what I got. So bad exiting Moss, but I'm so scared to overdrive the entry and then slide out and hit the curb and die, and it's just not good. But we have a 10-second lead right now at least, so that's a little bit of a consolation for us. Austin should catch these guys up the Andretti straight and get by the front two GTs, I would think. He didn't actually there, it looks like. Won't take him too long again here. My fastest lap down below an 8, which again is not fast, but I'll take it. I just love this car, man. I know I'm not fast by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just, not only is it so fun, it sounds amazing, as I've talked about before. I think that this is the best sounding race car in the world anywhere right now. It's the car I look forward to hearing the most every year in IMSA at Road America. It's just incredible. Yes, even better than the Valkyrie. It's just such an amazing machine, and I don't care if it wins anything like that. It's just an incredible race car. So big fan. I don't care if I'm dog shit. I just like driving it for the chance to hear it from the driver's seat. So, and experience what the guys go through, obviously. So a couple more laps here, 3 or so laps, and we'll be at the halfway mark. We have a decent gap right now, but again, obviously we got plenty more traffic, pit stops, everything else coming into play yet. So a lot still to play for. It's far from done, obviously, but we've maximized the start. Caught him in a good spot, got out of our way, appreciate that. So, didn't really lose any time there, maybe a little bit, but that's all right. Again, all about give and take. I mean, the really, really fast, talented, good IMSA guys, I'm sure, just throw caution to the wind and put their car where they need to all the time. I neither have the desire for that nor the confidence and bravery, so it is what it is, I guess, but I know I'm giving up time, and I know you're all going to critique me and say, what the hell was that? I'm sure Bob is going to say, you idiot, you were so scared of this. What happened when it wasn't me that wrecked? Yet, knock on wood, hopefully, thankfully. But like, man, what the hell? It's so stressful, even though it's not that much longer than Proto GT or PCC. A little bit of time there behind Creighton, but that's okay. No rush. Give them the same respect I'd want given to me, which very rarely as GT cars you get sometimes, but still try to be that respectful driver. We're not going anywhere. You know, passing that car 1 second faster is not going to be the reason I win or lose this race, so no point in going crazy. Still a healthy gap, 13 seconds or so. Austin's still hanging in there. Hasn't made any major mistakes, lost a lot of time behind the front two GT cars when we went by them, but other than that, it's been pretty consistent, and again, I think has run several faster laps than I have, so. Gotta be getting towards pit stop time here. We got about 4 gallons of fuel left, 7 laps. I'm gonna overfill just a little bit, just because we have the margin now. It's not gonna be very much anyways. Last thing you want to do is run out, obviously, when you have a position like this. So, a couple more traffic cars ahead here. Our first P2 and a couple GT3s. Be patient, work through them when we get there. No rush. Pretty sketch. Not sure why this P2 is so fucking slow, but whatever. It worked out. Again, no hurry. Don't go too crazy. Not sure what's up with this guy, but whatever. We're good. We lived. We made it. Again, Austin will have to pass them at some point anyways, so we are past halfway now, thankfully, which is great. Again, traffic's pretty spread, so that won't really come into play. Usually in these races, you try to time your pit stops out when you catch, you know, a group of traffic, so you don't have to lose time working through them. But because everybody's pretty spread out here, that won't really come into play very much. So just basically pit when we run out of fuel, unless we catch a group, obviously. Save a little bit here down the hill because we can't go anywhere on this guy. Check our gap. Still about 12 seconds, so we've lost a little bit of time these last 2 or 3 laps, but still healthy. Again, traffic gives and traffic takes over time, so no real hurry or rush or panic, of course. So, and again, IMSA is not my main series, as you all know, but far from, you know, new to me. Very, very experienced over the years, although it's not my priority, as I almost drive right off track for no reason. Again. By that Mustang there, mostly safe, easy manner. All the GTs have been pretty good about the fact that I'm bad and need way more racetrack than I should, so. Plenty good on fuel with the amount we're going to put in here, 5 gallons or so. Nice and patient. Oh, that guy was blinking. Glad that we got by him when we did. Jeez. This will be good. Again, a little bit of a group up ahead here, but we'll catch them all down the Andretti straightaway, so that'll play out all right. Just coast off in here into Moss. Toe and the slipstream helps a little bit for some speed, knowing that we have to pass multiple cars here, so get by all that group in a nice, safe, easy spot, so that's good. Couldn't have asked for it to go any better, honestly. Really only one car here within about 10 seconds ahead of us, so we are just going to keep running until we're out of fuel, basically. It's actually going to work out pretty well. Steer there, center of the corner. Again, I'm sure I'm roasting the fronts off to the point that they're going to be very unhappy and their handling is going to start to go away, but I'm trying not to abuse them, but I am definitely using them, so. Go by Andrew here, the 6 car in 4th place. Appreciate him leaving us drivers right there, very courteous. 16-second gap now is plenty. Still got a couple laps of fuel left, so we can keep going. Probably pit at the end of this lap. See how traffic shakes out and how it's looking though. We got the fuel to do too if we want to, but we'll see where we end up. Yeah, we'll catch this guy kind of right before the Moss hairpin. Again, really plowing the fronts off there. Maybe I'm just bad, but just coast off in here, no rush. do have some nice clean track here, so we'll probably go one more. Why not? Although what's up ahead of that? There is some more traffic up ahead. You know, I got a nice clean pit entry here. Let's just pit. Let's not get stupid. Don't get cute. Pit right here. Don't overdrive off track. Incident ahead. That's a good thing that I pitted because there was something that happened there. Get to pit road speed. Make sure we're putting the right amount of fuel in. 5 gallons. Should be plenty. No pit penalty. Tires are 89, 92 on the front, so that's not too bad. Austin did come in behind us. I'll speed on exit. Rather be slow than dead. I'll have a nice space here in front of Kevin to come out. That works perfectly, actually. Absolutely perfectly. Of course, we still have hot tires. They lost a little bit of temp rolling down the pit lane, but that's all right. Colton up ahead of us. He's still going, obviously, so shouldn't need any more fuel to get to the end. We should be in good shape.
Andrew can have it down here. Go out.
I don't know what we got there, about 10 seconds of fuel, but we opened up a 30-second gap now. Not sure if he put tires on or what, but very large gap now all of a sudden. So either, again, got tires or a full tank of fuel or something. So now we really just got to chill here. We got less than 10 minutes to go. Nice and smooth. We're in a good spot. Probably still have other cars making pit stops around us there. So GTs are coming in, some of them. So wait on this here, make sure we get a nice exit, go by here. Wasn't sure which way you wanted to go, so we were just being patient, no rush, all good. Nice and smooth, leave myself a lot of outs and margin for error. All good. Plenty of fuel. Be like 7 laps left, maybe 8, but again, we got plenty of fuel for that either way, so in good shape. I feel bad for Colton, especially since he was a bystander. I mean, the other guy was the one that made the mistake, but you know, all that tire warming and tire prep didn't really do him any good there, but regardless, I can't believe I missed that, but I do feel bad that Colton got caught up in it, because again, if the fast guy wrecks himself, then the second fastest guy in theory deserves to win, but he got swept up in that through no part of his own, just trying to be respectful. But we were very lucky and fortunate to get away with it. I can't wait to go see it. I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked, but I can't wait to go see what the hell happened and how the heck we missed it and how it all played out, so. Feel good. I'm proud of this. Again, we are slow as shit. I'm really bad, but again, my cautiousness, managing traffic is all the name of the game in this series, even if you are slow. So definitely taking it. I'm very pleased with my decision making here. And again, car's handling a little differently than I expected it to with understeer, but I'm still having a lot of fun. Again, still love to get to drive this car a couple times a year just to remind myself that I'm bad, remember what it's like to drive something truly, truly insanely fast. Because I don't really drive anything like it in open wheel, of course, nothing crazy stupid fast, so. But I'm having a blast, I really am. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope it was worth it. I hope that this craziness, again, unfortunately Taylor died right away, so he has screen freeze, so we'll go watch that, of course, also. But that turn 1, that's going to be a great thumbnail. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, so make sure you drop a like and a sub down below if you are new. I appreciate you all so very much. Again, hope you have a great start to your week. Have some good things planned, some good racing, hopefully, the next couple of days and weeks before I am out of the country. So, yeah, this is a good omen to start for sure. I'm proud of this one. Nice and patient here. We'll just follow this P2 probably through these guys and wait to pass him till the backstretch because we're in no rush. Zero rush with 5 minutes to go here, of course. So, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? What are we doing? Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to put you in a really bad spot there. I'm not sure what this guy's doing here.
You're good, man.
Not sure. He must be, again, really damaged or something, because that guy is all over the place and very slow. It has been more than once. So that was strange. That's why I was so cautious and patient. Sorry to Mike. All right, well, now we're down to less than 5 minutes to go. Colton finally has to come in, I assume, for fuel since he pitted very early and towed. So back into our rhythm. Get reset here. Couple more GT3s ahead, then we have some more space. Should be able to get these guys easily down the straightaway, no problem. Pushed out quite wide there, lost the nose big time over driving. Again, front tire wear probably making me drive like garbage, as if I wasn't garbage enough already, so we'll just lift out of this, no rush. Oh yeah, this is blinking guys, so we definitely want to give him some space, some berth. Alright, nice and easy, nice and patient and chill. And again, that's the kind of shit that you don't get from actual IMSA prototype drivers. They just haul ye full send. I will create the space if I need to. And that's why they get in a lot of wrecks, but that's also why they're top IMSA prototype drivers. So I just don't have that gene in me. I don't have the make a gap hoping it'll still be there. I can't drive like that. I can't drive, not knowing exactly where I'm going to put my car and knowing that I'll make it through out the other side. So yeah, it's an interesting phenomenon, but we got plenty of fuel here. I can probably slow down just a touch, and we will only have to do 2 more laps after this instead of 3, but we got fuel regardless, so no matter. We're all good. This is, again, probably the least deserving IMSA win in the history of IMSA, but hell, somebody's got to win it. I'm glad it's me. We'll take it. Especially not driving the car very much. It's always cool to actually have one go our way, so that next season, when we inevitably lose another 50 iRacing to some other dudes, that we remind ourselves that we won this one undeservedly. So hopefully we can get by Kevin up here at the end of this straightaway. We should be close enough, no problem. He's running right in the middle. That's always helpful. We're good. So yeah, we're running about 108, 109. See what our lap times are here. We're going to be close to get 2 to go. There's 2:16, so if I slow down just a little bit, we should be good to get white flag next time, which would be lovely. 30 laps is plenty for me. Again, I think the fast guys were doing 32, so could get 31, but no matter. Makes no difference. Very happy with my drive and performance. We still got 3 cars on late lap because we haven't lapped the 13 of Christopher Heath leading LMP2. So, really bizarre race, obviously, but I'm very happy with it and proud of it, all things considered. I didn't choke, not yet. There's still a lap and a half to go, so there's still time, but I haven't choked yet, so. Catch Mason here right in the bad spots. We'll probably just pass him down the front stretch, no hurry. Still have 34 seconds of lead now, so we've actually made a little bit of gap since the pit stop. Just bleed out of this. Nice and patient. All right, white flag. Credit One Bank, sponsor me, please, so I can buy a Cadillac DPI and take it to track days at Road America. Because holy shit, that would be awesome. I will only need like $2 million and a full race team support. But what else could go wrong? If they sponsor me, you never know. Sky's the limit. Yeah, I'm not going to intentionally break up any battles here, so if I lap both of them, that's fine. But I don't really want to pass someone like right on the line. That's a really disrespectful thing to do, honestly. So we'll probably just park behind these two here right in front of us, or get by these two, I mean, and park behind the other guys. So I definitely got past these two. They're close, but everybody else, not so much. All right, one more final car of the lap here. Just mailed in here behind this guy, Dean. Great race, guys. That was freaking wild. We'll take it all day, every day. Nice 0x. Obviously, that's the main goal. And we will pick up an IMSA win, which is a very rare thing for me. LMDH win that we haven't had in nearing 2 years. So why the others bother to show up? Probably because they were mega fast and just died. That's my guess. But we'll take it. That was awesome. I had so much fun. Again, I would have had fun if we ran third. But to get the win after that, just utterly shocked, honestly. But so much fun. Always good to race this car, have a good result, even if we didn't deserve it. I mean, that's racing. Sometimes shit happens and you win races you're not supposed to. So very pleased with that. Obviously, 0x is great. That's the main goal every race. So that was wild. That's going to be one for the books. Follow this guy home. Maximize the SR, obviously. Not that it really matters. Plenty of fuel. Very, very pleased with that. I really enjoyed it. Traffic management for the most part was really good. We had a couple of scary moments in situation, but everybody behaved themselves and we made it for the most part. So, or blinking card. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But that'll be the final car to finish up. That's a wrap. Hell yes. Very pleased with that. All right, let's check out who had 0x besides me. Again, 3 cars on lead lap there. Unfortunate for Colton, they got swept up in that. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But 0x for me, 0x for Douglas, the 5 car. Maybe he was just here for SR. I don't know. Whatever. Only 1x for Seba. Anybody else have 0x? Nope. Christopher, 1 LMP2 only had 1x. Steven in LMP2 0x. Anthony, 18 car 0x, but he might not have started. We'll go check that. I don't remember seeing that name. He did not start, so only 2 or 3 of us with 0x. So let's go watch that first lap quick before we take a look at the results. So we go off into turn 1, and he just loses it. Cold tires, just gone. And unfortunately, this guy's on my left. He can't go anywhere except behind me. Can't cut across. Thinks the guy's going to spin to the inside, and just nowhere to go. Follows him out here. Gets damaged. They both hit the fence really hard, and yeah, that second hit was probably what really destroyed Colton there. Very unfortunate, but again, we'll look from kind of Austin's view back to all of this because that was wild. He's well behind, I guess, here by this point. I didn't realize he was that far back, but just crazy how this all played out because go off in the corner, he just over rotates, and I'm trying to stop and make sure I get the nose cut so that we can miss him. And it's that close, folks. I mean, see him spin. I'm on the brakes. Just please spin out of my way, and he actually did, and I was shocked that he did, and we made it through, and that was that. So yeah, that's a crazy one. Let's go check out the results, see how that shook out, and what we gained from it. 33 ironing, which again doesn't mean anything at all, but we're pushing up towards 4,700, which again also doesn't mean anything at all. We lead all 30 laps, 0x, very proud of that. 121 championship points, which of course doesn't mean anything at all. We did break into the 7s a couple different laps there, so sub 8's a good lap for me, I think. Especially since again I'm bad and we weren't really playing to the conditions. Plus 57 for Austin is awesome. Austin is awesome. It's great for him. Seba does win GT3 just by a little bit over Bradley, so Bradley ends up P2, still gains 14 ironing as he pushes towards 5K. Colton +3 actually. So all the losses are going to come from the 4 car there. -93 for Leonardo. That's very unfortunate. He picked up 6x even though he made it 1 corner, which is very unfortunate. But again, then Colton lost some SR with the 8x. He did run the fastest lap at a 7 flat, so we were within a second, so that's not too bad. Of course, this guy probably would have run faster, but he didn't make any laps. Taylor had the screen freeze, -53 and .05. We'll go look at what happened to Taylor. I forgot about that actually. Go see what happened to him with the screen freeze. Laps. Replay sound bug is Wilden. At least everything doesn't sound like a Model T. Oh yeah, so right here he gets a screen freeze. Can't see, loses control. He's got steering lock in it and tries to slow down, but he's just aiming for the wall. Can't do anything. And again, these prototypes are so fragile, so delicate. He's done. Super unfortunate. Yeah, you can see all the right side, especially the right front wheel damage there. Probably huge suspension damage. That's super unfortunate. I feel awful for him. That's really sad. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down on that one. That was well worth it. That was incredible. Non-deserved at all. The least deserved IMSA win of all time, but someone's got to win them. We take those. So appreciate you all so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, as always, bye.